Patrick Njagi served in the United Nations Peace Mission in Sierra Leone under the command of Lieutenant General Daniel Opande in 2002 that helped to end the civil war there. Njagi, who joined the Kenya Defence Forces initially as an education instructor, served the army for 33 years. Ben Troy Njue paid him a visit at his home in Nanyuki and filed the following report on this week's edition of Military Tales.
On this episode of Military Tales, we travel to the border of Laikipia and Meru counties for a sit-down with an army veteran who served for 33 years.
Hi, how are you, sir? Yes. Karibu sana. Karibuni sana. Hii area inaitwa Moroga. Yeah, it's a village within Nanyuki. Laikipia East. Yes, that is where we are. I'm Njagi Patrick. Njagi Patrick was born in a village back in Tharakanithi. Back in 1956, 27th February, it was quite a big family of 11. 1963, that is when I started class 1. That time, we didn't have nursery schools. And I remember in standard 1, it's when we got independence. We were given flags to wave and a badge of independence. I remember. I went to Njagi Secondary School where I did my Form 4, 1975.
For the love of the military, Njagi tried out his luck immediately after high school.
I tried my feet in the Air Force, but I did not make it.
You were so eager to join.
I was so eager to join that uniform. I really liked it.
After this initial disappointment, he decided to train as a teacher, though this was not his real passion.
1977, I went to Teachers Training College, Igoji. 1979, after completion of my P1 course, I was posted to Kitui. Kitui South, Mutomo. And since there was a lot of challenge, I think I decided to quit.
Teaching, because you did,
teaching.
Your heart was not there.
My heart was not in teaching so well. I could not fathom remaining in that profession. One time, I had decided to quit. I came to Nairobi. Through Nairobi, my brother was there. And this man told me, do you know what? Do you know the army is recruiting teachers? Told me, are you ready? I take you there. So he took me to army headquarters. Immediately, we got to the gate. There was a tall officer, as tall as me.
Yeah.
He said, yes, this is the type of person we wanted. I was enlisted in the army. That was 1981, September 30th.
This opening would mark the first start to his long and distinguished military career.
We went for training. We went to, it was a big group of education instructors, 5K Gilgil. That is where we trained. And then after training, I was posted to Nanyuki, 1K, 1981. When you have a P1 certificate, you'd come out as a corporal. After 6 months, you'll be promoted to the next rank, which is a sergeant. After some other 1 or 2 years, you'll be promoted like that. May 15, 1991, I was promoted to Warrant Officer Class 1. After 21 years, 2000, I was posted at the brigade headquarters, which is just next, adjacent to the unit, the brigade headquarters. I stayed in brigade headquarters for about 5 years. I was posted to 15 KR, which is in Mombasa. 15 KR, I remained there for about 2 years, up to 2009, 2007 to 2009. 2010, I was posted to Isiolo, 78 Tank Battalion. And that is the place I spent my last years in the forces. In 2014, I exited from the military.
The veteran enumerates some of the duties he had as an education instructor.
The entry point was an education instructor.
Yes.
Yes, my core job was to educate the soldier. Not only on navigation, not only on map reading, even on methods of instructions, even on pillars of training, even on current affairs, and so many other things. A warrant officer, even to the eyes of the commanders, any warrant officer is an administrator. One, discipline of the soldiers, all of them. It doesn't matter who and who, because you have to be a model of very good discipline. So when you see soldiers messing up, it is your duty to correct that.
He was among soldiers on a United Nations mission to secure peace in Sierra Leone during their civil war under the command of former Lieutenant General Daniel Opande.
I got a chance to serve in the United Nations Peacekeeping, Kenbat 8 in Sierra Leone. We did quite a commendable job when we were there. Hali ilikuwa inaitwa Magibotonzo. It was a notorious area of those, the Western boys. They were called the Western boys. They were under their commander, who was CC. He was called CC. One thing I liked is that time General Opande was the force commander. And that general is both courageous and very intelligent, because he cornered them in a way until they accepted to come and sit down and talk. We were also involved in the coordination of even the NGOs who wanted to come and give assistance.
Njagi credits the forces for the many skills he gained, which has made him an astute person, especially on mediation.
What I had learned in the military, it really assisted me. Kwanza ufumilivu. And to all this, I am also a counselor. Okay? So when you combine what you learned in the military and what you are doing and the people, the type of people you're handling, you love it. The parish minister stood and said, Elder Njagi, from today, you are the chairman in that congregation. And I want it to be streamlined. If I didn't have skills of handling
And leadership as well.
and leadership, I would not have done anything. The time I went there, Wengine wakaanza kusema sasa tumeletewa muskari hapa tutakuwa commanded,
Yes.
na kadhalika. But because you understand all that, with humility and love, you show them the right way. And you become an example. If there was a misquandering of finances, you don't partake to such. You show it right way, the rightfulness.
As an educationist, he highly values education. He is still a student and a counselor.
Yeah. And I'm quite encouraged by the fact that even in retirement, you're still continuing with education.
I attained my diploma in guidance and counseling, which is academic. I went further and enrolled for a degree course in Christian counseling. And right now, I am pursuing my master's.
Njagi reminds soldiers to take advantage of the many opportunities provided by the forces to improve themselves and their careers.
Let them take up the chance and start organizing themselves. Retirement, you start retiring immediately you are employed. You have to plan yourself, otherwise utapulaniwa. You choose to kujinyima, enjoy the benefits.
Many soldiers are forced by the nature of their work to be away from their families for long durations. Officer Njagi acknowledges the instrumental role his family and especially his wife played over the years.
1982, that is the time we started living together with my wife, our first daughter, who is working now in the bank. The second one is also a daughter. She is in Air Emirates. The third one, he is working as a dental surgeon in Nairobi. If it were not for the mother of those children, we would not be where we are. Yeah, she has been a teacher. She has been actually a pillar to support us where we are, even the children.
Njagi is still very active in various engagements to keep himself busy. Having served in a peace mission, he gives a word of advice to Kenyans on peace and prosperity.
The refugees we have had here in Kenya from those surrounding countries, let us work for peace. When we play politics, let us not play politics of hate. Let us not bring hatred amongst the societies. And whatever we do, let us be considerate to one another as Kenyans. Let us love one another. Let us shun tribalism. Let's look at Kenyans as Kenyans. And we shall have a good country. And this will make Kenya be great.
Njagi, thank you so much for your story. For welcoming us. Thank you.
As an active farmer, Njagi takes me through one of his farms close to his home, which he actively tends to. And as we wrap up the visit, without a doubt, this veteran stands tall to his principles and values, all thanks to the military. For Military Tales, I'm Ben Troy Njue.